Radio, huh? 12 followers active. Yeah. Let's go. We in the building. We definitely in the building. Getting set up for this podcast. Y'all bear with us. Bear with us. TikTok and IG. What's really good. And we get these recordings and all of that. Get set up. Yeah, that's solid right there. The reason, you know what I'm saying, one day I'm gonna hit a little note on here one day. I'm gonna hit a little high.
So we got 30 minutes before this thing cut off.
So we got 30 minutes. Yeah. 30 minutes at a time. How y'all doing? Y'all come in. We getting prepared for this podcast. Y'all bear with us. We got a special treat for y'all. Let's see who we got. See who we got. Send some likes. Appreciate that. 16. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Grand risings to you too, Queen.
Let me make sure I'm on the right.
Where y'all from? What city you from? Yeah, we getting that. Well, we looking good on that too. We building that page up. How y'all doing? Y'all come on in. Y'all in for a treat. We about to get this podcast started. We just getting everything set up. From Houston, Texas. Shout out to Houston. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. We're gonna get this joint started, man. Yeah, that look good too.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Y'all come on in. Y'all in for a treat today. We about to go in. We going in today. And make sure y'all follow me if you don't follow me. The page almost at 10,000 followers. Y'all help your boy out. Show some love and support.
You saying something quick?
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check.
We peeking a little bit, but I don't give a damn. We can fix that.
We gonna fix that? That's what's up.
Here we go. I'm about to go. We got full barrel.
Cool. I'm ready when you ready. Getting in position. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
One more thing.
Y'all come on in. Come on in. We about to go. We about to get busy.
Okay. That's good. Tracking is on. We're shooting at 30 frames per second. 30 frames.
That's what's up. That's solid.
Enable digital zoom.
Brothers with a Cause podcast.
Control. And I'm about to give me a control for that. That'd be perfect. I can do that shit. All right, here we go.
Right.
All right, we go.
All right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all come on in. Come on in. What we looking like over here? We live? You ready?
All right. What's up, everybody? This is Big Southern.
In spite of the West Bank monster.
And you are now watching the B.W.A.C podcast. We're doing something a little different today. We're getting set up. We took a little hiatus because we're trying to get things set up right for y'all. As y'all can see, we got our banner up and everything. I'm going to move out the way a little bit.
You know, go ahead and go show that off, man.
Yeah, check that out.
Check that out. And y'all definitely, if y'all are interested in merch, if y'all are on IG or TikTok, you can go to the link in our description.
That's right.
And y'all definitely could get shirts, and all types of. We have all types of merch, water bottles and all types of stuff. We're working on getting some more merch too, as well at the on our website. Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel for the videos that we post, the full episodes, and we also on Anchor FM. If you want to check out the episode we have now that's being distributed everywhere to every podcast channel. So most definitely, this is Brothers with a Cause. B.W.A.C, but don't be whack. Let's get it in. So what we talking about today, Big Southern?
Well, I know on my mind, I was talking to my brother earlier this week, and we was talking about when people start businesses, what they go through, the trials and tribulations, and some people, have what it takes, and some people don't. But it's a mindset. So if you already defeated before you even started by your mindset, then of course you ain't gonna make it. So and I'm gonna use my own personal testimony because I've been going through it for the past few weeks, and I ain't even been telling nobody. I ain't even told my brother, but it's just the stresses of the world can bring any man down. But if you allow it to bring you down, then that's when you become defeated. And I won't be defeated. He ain't gonna be defeated as long as me and him vibing and rocking out. We ain't gonna let this be defeated.
Not at all. Iron sharp and iron, most definitely.
And we've been doing the B.W.A.C podcast for a little over maybe about a month and a half, and we're gonna start. We're gonna start seeing the evolution. We're gonna start ramping it up. Everything is gonna be better. We're gonna get better. We're gonna have the merch is coming. So if y'all out there asking for the merch, just be patient with us. We're gonna have it for you, and we're gonna let y'all see what we rocking with. And it is what it is. But the mindset that you need to have as an entrepreneur is a non-stop, no quit, bleed for this shit. You're gonna sweat. You're gonna cry. You're gonna have pain. There's gonna be days where you ain't gonna want to get up and go and do it, and there's gonna be days where everything's gonna be nice and smooth. But it's those days where you having hard times is when you're gonna have to elevate your mind, and you're gonna have to elevate the ones around you. And y'all push each other like me and him. We push each other to do what we need to do to make this work. And it ain't like we always say. It ain't about chasing the money. It's about chasing the happiness, and it's about helping other people that a lot of people can't help themselves.
That's a fact.
A lot of people don't know they need help.
That's a fact.
So that's where you got to pay attention to what's going on out there in the world, what's going on out there in society. Everything that's happening right now has already been told before. It's biblical, man. It's crazy out here.
It's already predestined. So this the thing. Speaking upon a lot of people need help. Now, when we started this podcast, I seen a lot of artists. They was reaching out to me on certain content, that I was creating, and they was complaining that they didn't really know what to do or what direction to go to promote their music. They feel that if they make some content with substance, that is not gonna get viewed as much as something when you talking reckless. You know what I'm saying? When you talking chaotic. But that's not true, all that is definitely not true. And the thing is, they are not marketing their music correctly. And it took me a while to understand certain techniques and certain strategies to use when creating content and getting my music heard. So we did say the first month, it's been over a month now. We would help out and shout out any artists that was interested. A few artists did get a few people got to us. We promoted, and we gave them a good look on our platforms and our pages or whatever, and that was good. But they couldn't. This is the thing. The people who was complaining, they didn't reach out.
Yeah, that's true.
But they the main ones complaining about nobody's listening to the music.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta understand the fact that you're a new artist. No one knows who you are. You probably haven't done enough to put yourself in front of people. You probably didn't explain yourself. Your artwork is probably not up to par or whatever. All of these things, you need to seek help for it. Like if you're not willing to put work in, then there's a lot of money that's gonna come out your pocket. So you got to think of it like this: if the time that I'm spending is very valuable, so I should be learning different strategies and techniques. I mean, you got people on YouTube giving you a bunch of game, like dropping crazy jewels. They're telling you like they might, and then they'll turn around and sell you the course because you still not catching the simple jewel that they drop. You really don't have to. Honestly, don't. If you listen to what they say, you don't even have to buy the course. You just take heed to what most people telling you. So the main thing is when you're trying to reach people, Everything's got to be presentable, and then you can't overload them with just your work. Right. People want to see other things, man. They don't want to just see you all the time. I keep saying that until you become a household name. Now, when you become a household name and you like a Bootsy or, you know what I'm saying, just any big artist out there, they're gonna look for you now. Right. You know, but that takes time. Those people fought all types of battles. You know what I'm saying? You got other people, they might have some conspiracy theories or whatever, and that's cool. It could be true, might be false. You never know, but that's besides the point. You don't have to sell your soul. That's a lie. You don't have to. You don't have to do none of that foolishness. I'm watching income coming in from streaming from my music, and I'm watching every month it's starting to get bigger. Like the checks are starting to be bigger. It's a process. You got to be patient. If you're not willing to wait to see this thing all the way out and fully see it through, then you're in the wrong place. Like if you have the money, blessings to you. You have the money to spend, blessings to you, and do what you got to do. But you're gonna realize you're spending more money than you're supposed to when you really figure out how easy this is.
Yeah, and just realize that being an independent artist, with the freedom that you do have, just know in the beginning you're gonna be broke, and that's because you believe in yourself. Well, you should be believing in yourself. You should be riding with yourself, but you're gonna be a broke artist, and that's only because you're trying to get, like you said, you're trying to get your name out there. Get out of your pride and humble yourself. I mean, like I used this before. Everybody don't know who LeBron is. Yeah, I know we know who LeBron is, but this whole world. People have lives, and there's other things going on, and there's people on every corner of this globe. Right. And everybody don't know everybody. No matter how big your celebrity might be, they ain't known to everybody. That's why they have marketing. That's why they have promoting. That's why they promote the movie. That's why they promote the music. Because if they didn't promote the music, nobody would know they had it exist. They didn't know even with Drake, big as he is, he still got to promote.
Still have.
He can't just say, "Hey, I got a new single. Bye."
Right.
He still got to market. He still got to promote, and this is the way it is. But humble yourself and know. And then on top of that, in the back end of the back office, where you have to set up your publishing, you got to get those mechanical rights and royalties. You know what I'm saying? Your pro organization that you need to set that stuff up, because that's going to be the longevity that you're going to use when 20, 30 years. Believe it or not, you ain't going to be rapping no more or singing no more, whatever. You'll still be getting those checks. You'll still be getting that compensation for the work that you did prior, only because I mean, that's the same thing happened to him. The stuff that he did 10 years ago, he's getting paid off of it. The stuff I did 10 years ago, I'm still getting paid off of it, and I ain't working for it. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. We sitting here talking to y'all. But we only doing this because we here to give back. We here to help people. We legitimately are trying to help people. But if you ain't listening to us, or you ain't taking heed on what we telling you because of the mistake that we made, you gonna make the same mistakes, and it might be catastrophic. You might not be able to come back from those mistakes. So this is a platform where we ain't tearing nobody down. It's constructive criticism, and it's all love.
Yeah, we might get joked out. How y'all doing? Matter of fact, I see all the comments. Shout out to you. How y'all doing? Yeah. Make sure you follow if you're not following. But this is where I'm at with it. Is you have a time span. You know, you have a time span when you release any project, and it's a certain things that you have to do before this project is released.
Before you even release, right?
Before it's released. You're not. I mean, some people already know. If you're watching and you know already, and you know better than me, and you're more successful than me, blessings to you. I can only share my experiences. If you're not, like I said, if you're not doing the things that's necessary that you need to do before you actually promote this project, that's gonna put you on a decline. Another thing, when you do get your music and everything rolling, I'm just being honest, those checks take a little minute to start rolling through.
They can take anywhere from 6 months to a year, and that's just real talk.
Yeah, they're hitting like streaming gonna come every month. Like that's mechanical. That's gonna come every month, but the full benefits that you're reaping off, it's gonna take a minute. So now we have this situation. Say you get hot Now somebody's coming at you with a bulk of money. You gonna accept that money and give up your rights just because they came at you with a lot of money and be crying at the end of it all, crying broke.
They basically gonna buy your silence because you gonna have to do what they say, when they say, how they say it, wear what they wear, tell you to wear. They control your life.
And then look, they even trying to take percentages of people YouTube channels, which I think is foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, some people might feel like this. I'm not downing them or putting them down. I might not make it to see this out. Whatever they give me right now, let me get that and I can work with that. Yeah, that's cool. But let's say your project was already on the path of doing crazy numbers. What if you waited just to see what that return would be? What if you waited? Does it make a big difference? It make a huge difference because now I got an income that's gonna be hitting my bank account forever. But as long as I'm,
But listen to this though, when like you said, if they coming for you and they want you and they offering you, I don't care how much it is. If it's a $10,000 to $100,000 to $1 million, if they offering you $1 million, times that by 10 at least. That's how much you worth, at least, because they gonna give you just a small piece because they know right now that you're a starving artist, and they know we can buy you for whatever we want. Really, we can get all. They ain't even gotta buy you. Now, I seen this whole trend in the past 10 years. They giving people chains and shit, or they give you a gift, a
couple $100,000.
Oh, they give
he
you
ain't never had that in his life.
If I give you $10,000 right now to the average person, $10,000 will change your life. Why you think they tax it at $10,000? Because $10,000 can change people's life. $5,000 you can pay some bills and you can put some stuff up, and you can do something nice for yourself. But $10,000 you can start your business. You can get things moved out the way and start everything for yourself and be good. But they give you that little money, and then once they take that money and you sign, because I see them, they don't really read. They just, okay, and they push that money right in front of you, and they're like, go ahead. And they sign, and after that, thank you. You'll never see that. The person that set up that paperwork, you'll never see them again. They behind the scene. And then, all right, so now we gave you that money. We need this from you. We need that from you. All that stuff that you did beforehand, that predates them, we taking all that. I did that. I worked for that. And that's the way it is. They're gonna take from you. So if you think you worth $1 million, times that by 10 and then go get $10 million. But you gotta be patient and you gotta wait, man.
Key thing. Another thing. Your friends. If your friends support you, that's fine.
Yeah.
Your family support you, that's a bonus. Like you don't understand how big of a bonus that is. But majority of the time, you gotta think people know you. So if they know you, somebody might have jealousy in their heart. So if your main thing is I'm gonna promote to my family and my friends, they know you.
Yeah.
They see you every day. They hear you all the time. They know you. They probably tired of you rapping and singing or whatever it is. They probably tired of all of that. But there's other people that never heard you, that don't know you, and they might love you. So you say, if your family and the people around you love you, that's cool. But they might not love you until they see other people loving you.
Yep.
That's how it works. Certain people you gotta get away from. We talk about this. We talk about these things in the past podcast. A lot of people, they might be jealous of you. Like you can't necessarily rely on that helping hand. And once by them being so close to you and them being very personal to you, that can hurt you in a certain way, and it can stop you completely. Now you listening to the lies they're telling you. Now, if you close your ears to what they're telling you and stay focused and do whatever you have to do, no matter what nobody's saying, you're gonna see a different result from what they're talking about. Happens all the time to people who listen, who take that instinct. You know what I'm saying? Listen If you spiritual, they listen to the spirit. If you not, you might say something like, I got a gut feeling or whatever the case may be. Whatever floats your boat. Make sure you follow that, and you don't have to listen to people. You don't have to listen to people and the negativity and what they talking about, how they're trying to tear you down and bring you beneath them because they want to see you on the same level.
Yes,
a lot of people gonna see you, and they're not gonna like what you. They're not gonna like you because I don't know you for one, and you're trying to do something on a level like you're major. We don't know who you are, so we don't like you. You can't listen to them.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming through though. Anyway, thank you for stopping by and seeing. But maybe a few years down the line, you might be coming back. And your mind might change, or you might feel the same way. People are funny, man. They change like the weather. One moment they with you, the next moment they not. But it's only up to you.
That's human nature, man.
You know, that's up to you, man. What you gonna do? You gonna keep going, or you gonna stop because they said some crazy comment? I'm joked out. I be joked out. I'm gonna laugh with you. I might get at you. I ain't gonna play with you too much though. You know, you cross the line, you cross certain boundaries, you know, it is what it is. We don't have to go into that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are grown men. And, you know, we're grown men. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you gotta rely on what your God-given ability. And you gotta make wise decisions. And you'll see the outcome. You'll see a change. And it might happen quicker than you think, and you never know who's watching you. That's another thing. You never know who the Most High put in your place to help you. And take heed to that, because if you don't, you could set yourself back a couple years.
I always try. My whole mindset is, and it took me a long time to get this mindset, but you have to live for yourself. Don't worry about if people gonna like you or not. All these, I don't know how many billions, but it's billions of people, 3-4 billion people, probably 7 billion people in this whole world, man. Out of those 7 billion people, everybody ain't gonna like you.
That's a fact.
It's okay. It's fine. But if you don't like yourself, and you have issues with yourself, how you expect anybody to like you or respect you or to follow you or anything like that? And like I said, it starts with your spirit. I'm gonna say spirit because, you know, everybody ain't gonna believe in God and whatever, but your spirit is universal. That's everything. And that's from the earth all the way to the sky, to the moon. And if you can't vibe and rock with yourself, then how you expect anybody to rock with you? So that's why we are always trying to encourage, from the smallest all the way up to the biggest influential person. Man, it is what it is, because everybody had to start somewhere. Everybody had to come from having nothing to having a little or something to having the fine wealth that they have today. You know, the richest men in the world, they had to start somewhere. But what are you gonna do on that elevation when you moving up? Are you gonna be kicking people in the ass on the way up and stepping on them on the way up? Or you, as you go, you're gonna try to help who you can, but if they don't want your help, then you just gotta keep moving. And it took me a long time, because we talk about you be trying to take people with you. You be trying to help people so much to the point where it's detrimental to your health, it's detrimental to your fluidity in this world, and then it be hindering you because you be like, okay, I'm gonna wait on this person because we supposed to be doing this,
right?
And then,
but that person not feeling the same way you feel,
and then the energy that you put into it, you like come to a point where you're exhausted. You like, man, you know what? I can't do this shit no more. So then, when you do decide to move around or not call as much or don't call at all, now you acting funny. It ain't I'm acting funny. I'm staying out of your way so you can stay out of my way. So I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right, exactly. Some people just clowns. Like, some people just clowns. They'll see what you're doing and doubt it.
Yeah.
But on the low, they acting like they with it.
Yeah.
But they coming to see so they can run back and talk a bunch of nonsense. I can see through that. I've been studying people my whole life. I was a quiet kid, but I was quiet for a reason, because I was paying attention. I talk a little more now because I got a lot to say. You know, I don't even know how I even started rapping. I used to keep that to myself or whatever. I wouldn't like getting in front of cameras. That was never my thing. I never wanted to do none of that.
Yeah.
But I started saying that it's definitely very necessary. But all of a sudden I had an interest to rap. So all of these things work hand in hand. People gonna come up to you. If you start doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're gonna get interviews, and you gotta pretty much know what to do, and that's a whole learning process. But these days, if you hot, you could say anything in an interview. They fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like you could, like, people just sitting in there just talking crazy, like, and going viral, just saying anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's when you reach that status, when you could do that. But still in all, I would prefer to keep it professional because it just make more sense. It's longevity at the end of that. Like they promoting so much nonsense to keep the youth in jail and killing each other and making them and giving them this fantasy world that don't exist. Right. A lot of these dudes, they can't fight at all. You take the gun. I'm just being honest. They don't have no hands. You take the gun away from them. They soft as cotton. I know that. I'm from New Orleans. I've seen a lot of murderers, a lot of killers. You'll be surprised how many of them soft as cotton. I'm gonna say that. You soft without that gun. You don't have no hands. You ain't fight. You can't fight if somebody paid you to. So like, we gotta move a certain way. Now you got me. I gotta carry something because you scary. Yeah. So it's like this world chaotic, but they still need somebody to be that example. Yeah. I'm glad we have this podcast because nobody can monitor us and tell us what to say. Why would you want that freedom? Why would you want to go take 100,000 from him just to be working for this man? And you could do this on your own. You're too lazy. You think you wasting money. Yeah. You ain't about to put no work in. That go back to your mentality. That's how I know you. If you're not willing to put work in and time and dedicate hours to this, to me you soft as cotton. Because when it comes down to it, you ain't even about to do nothing for yourself. Right. You're not about to take care of you at all. Without forget having a business. You're not about to take care of yourself as a person. You're gonna die slowly or quickly, depending on you. You know what I'm saying? So time goes by, life goes by, but the better choices you make is something better waiting for you at the end. Yeah. That's a fact. You can't change that. You can't change that if you wanted to. So just keep that in mind if you're watching. Even if I'm not trying to even get at you, I'm telling you soft because I want you to change. Right. I'm not talking about you. I'm just being honest with you. If you believe in that weapon and all this nonsense, you think that's what it is? You want to be in, you think you tough because you was in jail. I was in jail. I went there before, but what that got to do with anything? Yeah. When you come out there, I'm supposed to look at you like what? Like you some super duper alpha male? You think that, if you think that's what it is, you already lost. They going to eat you alive out there.
That's it.
If you think you coming to grown men and scaring them with that, we run circles around clowns like that. So at the end of the day, you got to get your mind right. You want to be a king, but you thinking like a pawn.
Peasant mentality.
That's how pawns think. You a pawn. You will never be a king like that. So at the end of the day, even if you be who you are, man, you are who you are. Ain't nothing wrong with. If you gotta work a job, nothing wrong with that. Go work a job. You're not lame because you work a job and he's slinging whatever. Yeah. He gotta learn his lesson too at the end of the day. Yeah. So if he own a business, it don't make y'all doing what y'all gotta do. What make you happy? Do what make you happy. Yeah. I know people who work jobs and live a happy life. They come home, they barbecue, they drink, they little bill, might smoke a little something. They live in happy lives. They don't need all that extra. They don't need it. But you might need a little more extra depending on your lifestyle. So you do what works for you. But like my brother said, Stop chasing that and chase the happiness. All that comes.
Right on.
Build yourself up. Get this here strong. Everything comes. Your spiritual, all that matters. All that matters. I'm not at a point. I see a lot of people content. They smart, highly intelligent people. Not taking it away from them. Y'all doing study, all that research to convince somebody like me that God not real or something like that. When I already know, I'm not there. I'm not there with you. I'm not studying. I've been past that. I mean, my experiences and things, I can prove that in my life that he real. So I'm not looking to convince you, or I'm not trying to convert you, but I'm gonna walk with that, and I'm gonna express that to you. If you believe, blessings to you. If you don't, blessings to you still. That's on you. That's on you and your body. So I'm not. We here just to give the main thing that people not gonna give you. We here to tell you what people won't ever tell you.
Yep.
They gonna hide it from you. Now we ain't gonna do that. Not over here. Not that brothers with a cause. That's the cause.
That's the cause right there.
That's the cause. So man. So man, I know, man. It's just. It's a lot, man. A lot going on in this world, but we still find time to, do what we gotta do and have our fun, man. Have fun while you're here. Laugh, crack some jokes, man. Life is very short.
Yeah.
Blink of an eye. So
no matter how healthy you are, no matter what you got going on, it can be gone tomorrow, man. So, like I say, but I mean, like I say, it'll take time. We talking to everybody. And also, we talking to ourselves at the same time because we gotta keep reassuring. Affirmation is the key. You gotta keep on telling yourself, "This is what I can get it done. This is what I can accomplish." Because I know I can do it. Not because you want to do it for somebody else or you need to do it for the monetary gain or whatever, but do it because it makes you happy. Because once you do that, once you find that happiness, all that other stuff will come, and then the people will follow you too, because ain't nobody trying to be around nobody negative all the goddamn time.
That's a fact.
You want that positivity. You want to feel good. You want to laugh, feel good. We want to drink, smoke, chill, but you want that positive vibe. If I'm gonna sit and soak and be negative, and everybody has that day, they need to gather their thoughts and they get to get stuff together. But at the end of the day, you need to find that center to your life. You got to find that positivity. You got to make sure your yin and yang is straight.
Man, I sat there running with my brother, and he made a good point. He was like, people see the light inside you. Not everybody. Somebody with light inside them will see the light inside you and recognize it and salute you. Blessings to you. Other people will see the light inside you and they want to destroy that. Yeah. They want to destroy you. They mad about something. I don't know what's going on. Well, life is rough. Just for you?
Yeah, just for you.
Like I could tell you a bunch. Like I don't like soaking in misery because I grown past that and I'm at an understanding that don't do nothing but hurt. That's not gonna do nothing but hurt me and stop my progress. I don't have time for it. Yeah. So certain things gotta have that rhino skin. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have tough skin. But he made a good point. Like why they always want to kill the God inside of you, the righteousness. Why they want to kill that? Why you think it's more entertaining to you for me to flip out and be on some wild crazy shit versus why you can't vibe out with me on this level right here, on this level playing field right here.
I'm gonna tell you why, because they haven't found the happiness within inside. There's something going on inside where they hurt, they've been destroyed, they've been stepped on, disrespected. However it is, it's stems from somewhere. It ain't just they woke up and said, "Hey, I'm gonna mess with this person because I don't like what they doing. I don't like what they got on." It's because something happened to them that they said negativity is love and love is hate. You understand? Like it's messed up for them. So if you can, if you can try to pull them in and show them some love. And some people just need attention. Sometimes you can walk down the street. I done been out a lot of times where I done just said hey to somebody and
Yeah.
and then they just start talking, and instead of me saying, oh, I don't have time to listen to you.
Listen.
You know what I mean? I just sat there and listened. I listened to this lady last month. I do my DoorDash and everything. And this lady, she just wanted somebody to listen to her. She was going through a lot, and she said, I thank God for you, baby. Because you came a huge hypocrite for me to sit there and say, okay, I don't have time for you because I just gotta go and just drive. I gotta go home. I got a number of time in the world. That's why I walked away from my job. So I can have time for things like that.
That's a fact.
And that was God working and saying, hey, shut up. You need to chill. I need you to listen to her. Because I got a message for you through her. And the message was that, and what she told me is, oh, I love what y'all doing. I'm going to support y'all. Y'all need to keep going because the world need more of that.
That's a fact.
The world need more of that. Not we need more of that, or this area, the world needs more of what y'all doing. More of that. So that's why I said, and I would have missed all that if I would have just said, all right, I got to go. And she needed something to eat, and I went and got her something to eat. But I don't talk about stuff like that because it's not something to gloat about. I had the opportunity, I had the resources, and I had the time. Trifecta. So what's up? Why would I walk away from that? So I did what I need to do, and at the same time, and then I learned something. And I was to humble myself, to be patient. On top of that, I'm listening and learning from my elders, and I need to slow down and then keep going what I'm doing in this world. Because I know I'm doing something good because they saw the light.
They did.
What we just talked about. She saw the light in me. She said, I seen something in you, sweetie. I had to stop and talk to you.
And they could see it. They could recognize it.
And because she even said, yeah, I was hungry, but after I started talking to you, I wasn't hungry no more.
That spirit feeds. And you about to tell me, so you about to do all this research. You about to dig deep in every book, every itch in the head, every type of knowledge to tell me something that you think, and you going against what I know, and you think. That's two different things. You not sure, so you got to go do all that digging, and you want to try to prove me wrong. See here, I'm not even trying to prove you wrong. I'm just listening to you. And I'm being an example. That example, that is God's example. That is the whole point. This ain't as hard as people think it is. It's easier because if he's not the author of confusion, there's nothing to be confused about. The fact is, people just don't want to do good. Let's be honest. Like, it's more fun. It might be fun for you to do something a little wild and chaotic, you know. But the outcome of that, it always hits you. The consequences to that is gonna always hit you. When you do the right things, you got something good that's gonna happen out of that. It's common sense. Like it's not hard. Picture everybody. All right, COVID for instance, right? Everybody had to sit down and chill.
That's right.
If everybody's sitting down chilling and doing and they're happy with themselves, they're showing their love to everybody like they're supposed to. What crime is gonna happen? Any crime gonna happen if that happens? Like if everybody in the earth just chill, like y'all chill today. Don't rob nothing, don't steal, don't kill, just do what you're supposed to do today. Nothing's gonna happen. But if you constantly let your mind wander, and you trying to fight against something that you know right, just because I'm grown. You think somebody's trying to tell you what to do. Nobody's not trying to. If I'm suggesting a better option, that's an option. A or B. You could choose A, B, or C. Probably even a D up in there. You know what I'm saying? All of the above and all that. That's on you. You make your own decisions, but whatever decision you make, consequence. That's God. What if since when that wasn't real?
That's always been real, man.
Like that.
And that's the knowledge. That's the key to
keep
reading.
studying.
You can like I said, you can study, you can read all you want to, but the knowledge that you're getting from those books, somebody had to live that.
Somebody lived.
So
that's a testimony.
That's why I always say the best lesson is to live. You have to live and experience and gain go through those trials and tribulations for yourself. Back to what we was talking about, baptism through fire. What I went through, what he went through, or what the next person went through ain't gonna be the same what you go through. You may go down the same path, but you're gonna have those. Everybody got their own alleyway they gotta go down. They got to get their own lane. I always talking about stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Y'all on the same highway, but stay in your lane. Cause you're gonna come over here and you're gonna mess up what I got going on because I figured out my stuff. I figured out what I need to do to make my stuff work. You gotta go figure out. You going somewhere different. You about to go to Burger King. I'm about to go to Whataburger.
Right.
So you going down the same freeway, but we going to go different lanes. We gonna take a different exit. It is what it is.
Many ways to the top of the mountain, huh?
Many ways to the top of the mountain.
That don't. There's a way. Certain ways might be rough. Certain ways might not be so rough.
You know what I mean?
But it's always your choice at the end of the day. I'm praying for. I see you up there, man. We gonna pray for you and keep you and your family in prayer. Shout out to you.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in.
Blessings to everybody who's making comments and been sending gifts. We appreciate that. I'm glad y'all still in here with us and listening to us, cause while we ministering to y'all and letting y'all know what we've been through and what we continue to go through, it actually helps us as well. You know what I'm saying? So iron sharpen iron. I'm always open. I'm always open to hear like different ideas and different opinions and whatever. We don't have to be combative to where it get chaotic, man. We grown people. We don't have to do the trolling and all of that. But they got people that's gonna do that regardless because they find time. That's what they like and it's fun to them to do. Yeah. I ain't mad at you. That's just some internet stuff.
Don't people in pain, man. Trust me.
But listen, but the real recognize real. When something's coming across, you can tell that people went through some things and other witnesses is there to testify to what this person went through. What we're talking about, man, I've been through so much as far as dealing with people doubting me. It felt like I've been on an island by myself for a long time, and really that's how it feels. But in all reality, there is people who willing to help. Yeah. But if you keep yourself like me, I used to stay tucked away, like I didn't want to hear nothing for a minute. So, but I'm sitting there blocking out who is there to help me. So I had to be mindful of that. So I had to correct certain mistakes. It took me a little longer than normal because I started from the ground. Yeah. And I was trying to do everything on my own. It's not happening. That's not happening. So if you think you can do certain things without a team, but you're only gonna go so far. Yeah. But with a team, you're gonna get the job done. Whether it's a small group or whether it's a big
you
group.
You don't need a huge entourage.
You really don't.
I be looking at that a lot of times, man. You know, it amazes me because I know the people in those groups, a little entourage. The amount of jealousy that's in that circle, and it's a hierarchy because you're gonna have the last person that came into the entourage, the little crew that getting the crumbs, and then you gonna have the first person that came into the crew. They gonna think they running everybody else, and they gonna be doing all this. And I'm like, you don't need all those people around you. Get the people that's trying to do what you doing or something similar, but y'all all trying to uplift each other. If they just there just to say, hey, all right, go. What are you, like you said? What are you doing? Yeah, you came with me and we did this or we did that, but what are you really doing on a day-to-day basis? Do you have my back on a day-to-day basis?
Are you here for the ride?
Yeah.
Are you here waiting for us to blow and then you plotting to make your move?
That's it. you
trying to pull a Judas. You trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because people close to you seem to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? If you not white, but you always know your circle, you really know what people capable of, and you let these people around you. You feel the vibes from people. You might ignore the vibes. Don't ignore the vibes. No. It's too much happening. Put yourself, stop hanging around the wrong crowd. That they'll hear you talking this. They don't want to hear this. They're gonna go somewhere else. I ain't trying to hear that. Cool, you don't have to. But I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And one thing I'm not gonna let you do as a man, I'm never gonna let you disrespect. I'm gonna tell you, so I'm gonna check you ASAP. Cause I wanna kill that seed that you trying to plant. I wanna let you know, I know that you plotting something, and I'm trying to murder that seed. So before anybody get hurt, you or me, I'm gonna go this way, go that way.
That's right.
That's how it goes. Certain people, you gotta walk away. I don't care how you feel. Like people, back to people who get hurt by people, right? A person that get hurt by somebody, and then they'll turn around, they'll love that person who hurt them to death, and then go hurt the person who loving them more than that person who hurt them.
That's right.
I'm like, that's backwards. But they're gonna stick to this person who's willing to kill them whenever they snap out. They're willing to kill you, put you in the dirt. This person just want to love you. You want this person to love you like this person love you, and you mad that this person love you like that, and this one knows, so you hate them because you want that person to love you. Leave those toxic people alone, please.
So they feel the love and love the hate. They
love what's anything that's going against what's righteous, like anything going against what's correct. They love death, like, you know what I'm saying? Life, they living and miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they worship death. Just because you worship death, that don't mean I have to.
Right.
Just because you're scared of those things, that don't mean I have to fear what you feel. You know what I'm saying? You got to come to a point to where you have no fear of these things, because it's going to hinder you. That fear going to hold you back.
Yeah.
Of course, you're coming up, you feel fears and different fears of different things, but you still got to work past those things. Like, you have to get to a point where you bold, like you got that lion in you, ain't nothing, you turned up all the time, ain't nothing gonna take you. They could wake you up out your sleep, you ready to go. Yeah. You got to get to that point. It has to be. That's where you surpass excellence and all of that. There's levels. You could be in you could be on the platform where that's man-made, where they think, oh, you should only reach this level. But record broken. That's how you surpass excellence. That's what it's gonna take. That type of spirit, that bold spirit, to be able to face whatever's in front of you ferociously with no fear. I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, fear is good, but it never worked for me. Like, that didn't work for me. I had to get past that. When I was young, I seen how it slowed me down. I know the difference between that now and then. It's a huge difference. I'm able to do things I wasn't able to do before because I'm not scared to fail. If I fail, I'm gonna learn from it. Yeah. I'm not scared of you saying, "Oh, look at you! You thought you was gonna do this, and look, you bust your ass." I'm about to get back up until I get this. I'm not scared to do none of that. I don't care what you talking about. That only works with people who care about those things. You could say whatever you want. That's never gonna bother me. So that's the spirit people need to get through certain things. They need that. You need somebody to talk to. There's always that you trust. Don't talk to anybody about your business that you can't trust. They're gonna have your business all in the street. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason alone, I was a loner. You know what I'm saying? And I know who to speak to, who I know they're going to keep, like, everything I'm telling them, we're going to keep it there. Right. And we're going to move on and never think about it again. You know what I'm saying? And work on whatever needs to be worked on that needs to be better. Yeah. We're going to do everything in our ability to make sure that happens. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Well, man, you know what, y'all? That was a great little show we had, man. And we weren't trying to really talk y'all head off or do any kind of lecturing, but sometimes we just got to get stuff out, man. And like I said, we only giving out positive vibes.
That's a fact.
Positive vibes. Brothers with the cause, B.W.A.C.
Don't be whack.
You understand? And that's kind of like, that's what we're gonna live by, you know. And then brothers with the calls and sisters and all, we gonna grab everybody, man. Children, women, everybody. We're just trying to keep the community together. Because like I say, with the separation that's happening, you know, understand with the vaccines and all that, they trying to separate us. They trying to keep us divided. And now that it goes way bigger than just race, man. It's
health.
It's a health thing. And like I say, on the population, because believe it or not, you know, they trying to dwindle these populations. They trying to get us down to a certain number. So, you know, but you know that's a whole other situation. And just keep your eyes open, man, and don't believe everything that you see, and don't believe everything that you read. You just got to, you know, research it yourself, and then just keep your eyes to the sky, man, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening above our head, but everybody's down here in their phones. So, you know.
On that note, everything, like you said, everything that you hear is not true.
That's right.
I seen certain stories that the news channels put out that was wrong because I was right there watching it. Sometimes they twist the story, so everything ain't what you think it is. You know, they gonna make the people are gonna do things that benefit them. Let's be, we dealing with humans. You see some of this, too much of this walking around. That's a problem. And you know what I'm talking about. That you see too many people looking like us walking around. That's why they want to control the population. That's one reason. Not only that, they have cleverly figured out a plan for us to do that to each other. Why don't we reverse it? And if you're not a part of these people, you don't have to be offended. If you're not a racist person and you're of the other race, we don't hate nobody.
No hating.
No, nobody. I don't care who. I'll talk to anybody. I'll vibe with anybody. But at the end of the day, it is a but. I'm not blind. I can see. I got eyes to see. I got ears to hear. You can't run game on me. I've been learning. I grew up learning how to read that. I had a mother. She was a teacher. She was not only book smart, she was street smart as well. So she taught me everything I needed to know at a young age. So I really was quiet and listening to everybody and observing human nature. I know when to bounce out of a situation or when to stay in a situation. It's a good situation. This is a beneficial situation to everybody, so maybe I might stay in this situation. I also know certain situations. I can pick up on the vibe. I can look at you. You don't have to tell me nothing. I can look at you, look at you in your eyes. I know what you're about. I'm still gonna give you a chance. When I hear you opening your mouth doing this, you always gonna talk and tell on yourself.
There you go.
A person always gonna tell on themselves. I'm always gonna know what you about.
Let them talk.
So I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna hear you, and then I know how to deal with you after that. Certain people very tricky. They could trick you. You know, they could come off like they sincere. But they still gonna do something that's gonna be red flag, and I pay attention to that. You know, I'm gonna check something if it get too out of hand too, or if it could be a miscommunication. You got to know the difference because everybody's not out to get you.
Right.
You don't want to run off the people that's trying to help you.
No.
You know, you want to get away from whoever's trying to hurt you. So I mean, we could do this all day, man. We could talk about this all day. I kind of wanted to, you know, try to get some jokes and all that, and you know, but it went a whole nother direction. We could do that we could save that for another time because it got pretty real in there.
We got anybody talking about anything over there? What y'all got going on?
Oh man, they got some comments. Let me see what we got. They say straight love, no, that's no doubt. No, that's straight love, no doubt. Yo, that's what's up, straight facts. Oh yeah, she been commenting.
Yeah.
She been commenting. I appreciate that. What's her name? Ella Kimmy one. Man, shout out to you. We appreciate you. Yeah, she been going hard. We've been having a few gifts. Shout out to Bettina. What's up, Bettina? And who else we got up in here? Warriors of Christ, most definitely. We going all the way in. Happy birthday, love. Somebody
Really
from
good
Australia.
Appreciate everybody.
Man, we appreciate y'all.
Coming out, showing love.
We appreciate y'all, man.
B.W.A.C podcast.
Got over 109 likes. That's what's up.
We're going to be coming more consistently with these here. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun, though. You know, and then on top of that, you know, holidays coming up and everything. Because you know we're going to have to do a nice little Thanksgiving segment. We're going to have to do something. We're going to do something. I don't know what it is yet, but we're going to bring y'all something, man.
And listen, y'all don't forget the link in the if you watching on this TikTok page, if you watching on our B.W.A.C on the Brothers with a Cause Instagram page, we have a link in the bio.
Yes.
Click that link. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Brothers with a Cause B.W.A.C podcast. Also go check out us on Anchor FM. Y'all check out all the links that's in the bio. They got a few links in the bio. We have merch as well. We have some merch right now on our merch website. So if y'all are interested in getting y'all some merch,
DM us.
Let us know. Like they could go straight to the site and purchase it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all decide to purchase it, DM me. I can give you a link. Give you a discount if you're gonna get something. Y'all talk to me. Let me know what's going on. If you just feel like I like what y'all is doing, we got a Cash App. I have a Cash App and a PayPal on the link as well. Or you like shout out to the people that's been leaving gifts. Yeah. That's a blessing. Like we appreciate everything. Everything counts. We're gonna build this up and we're gonna build a community. I keep saying we're gonna help y'all. Let us know. We want to hear your music. Send it. If you on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, send the music. We want to listen to it. We want to listen to it. While we building this program, while we're building this platform up, we're gonna help others come up too as well. It's no excuse. Like not over here on this end. If you listening to us, you don't know how to promote your music. You don't know how to market your music. It's no excuse over here with us. DM me. I'm almost over 10,000 followers on TikTok. I'm not sure.
Let's get to 10,000.
Let it help us get to 10,000. Follow me. We gonna help. I'll duet your videos, stitch it. I'll do it personally.
Yeah.
My brother Big Southern, he'll do the same. We'll get it on all our platforms. I also have a platform, Battle League of Assassins. It's an entertainment platform. Battle rap is not just battle rap. There's a bunch of other things going on. We're trying to work on movies, sports. If y'all, all my athletes, I'm an athlete. I mess with y'all. If y'all athletes, y'all in the gym. All my MMA, my mixed martial artists, my boxers, all of y'all, I want to see all your content, man. If you know somebody else that's doing it, we want to hear about it. If somebody about to get a scholarship, we want to hear about it.
Yeah, let's shout everybody out.
The young boys that's running around, in high school on the playground getting busy, we want to hear about it, and we'll definitely show it as well. We want people to know what's going on.
Yeah.
We want people to know that they have a future generation coming up and they coming and they ready.
That's right.
We enjoy those things. You got you just got a funny video you want to share. Send that. I'm gonna watch that. Yeah. Send that. Send the video. I try to watch as much as possible. I get a lot of messages, so I try my best to go through every message. I can't promise you that I'm gonna get to every message, but eventually I'm gonna get there. So just keep sending them. You never know. Especially if you need help. You got anything else you want to tell them?
And also, if you're in the Houston area and you need photography work done, I'm here. For y'all music artists, you know, I do specialize in cover photos. So, you know, since I am an artist myself, I kind of know, you know, what y'all looking for. Give me a shout out. I'm in the Houston area. B Southern Photography. Check me out at Instagram at B Southern, BSUTHEN Photography. Also, Big Southern is my artist name. You can check me out. Music is on Tidal, iTunes, Spotify, you name it, it's there. Also doing the interviews and everything like that. I'm here, man. We here.
We in the building.
B.W.A.C, man.
And listen, Though that artwork, he did my artwork. I've been getting great results. That's most of the battle. You artists, you don't know what's going. Get you some good artwork.
Yeah.
That's most of the battle. People gonna click on it just because it look pretty.
Yeah, if y'all like those photos, those ones I did for him. And like I said, I'm helping my brother. He helping me, and that's how it's supposed to be, man.
Iron sharpen iron. So, brothers with a cause, B.W.A.C.
But don't be whack.
Podcast, and we signing out. Love, peace, and blessings to everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Yes.
And we gonna see y'all again.
We're gonna be back this weekend. Probably we're gonna announce it probably Saturday or Sunday, but we're gonna be back this weekend.
And we definitely going live. For a fact, we definitely going live. We're gonna keep this tradition up.
And we're gonna give you a live shout outs too. So if you tuned in, we're gonna give you live shout outs. And if y'all have anything that y'all want to share, any kind of business information, y'all have a business out there on that day.
We got somebody coming in.
We got somebody.
What's up?
We good. How you doing out there?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Where you from?
I'm from Missouri. Where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans, but we're actually in Houston at right now at this time. My brother, he's from Houston as well.
Are you enjoying Houston?
Oh, most definitely.
It's a cooler day today. I know that much.
Most definitely. It feels good out here right now.
Yeah, it feels real good.
Cooler day for me too. It feels so nice with the wind. I'm so happy it's not so hot.
That's what's up right there. You got a chance to pay attention. You got a chance to watch our podcast?
Sure. I'll follow you guys right now.
You follow me? Most definitely. I'm gonna follow you right now. I'm gonna follow you back.
Appreciate it.
All right. How much?
No problem.
And
what's your name?
Natalie. Sorry.
Natalie. That's what's up, Natalie. We got people coming from New Zealand too. Shout out to New Zealand.
New Zealand. What's up, New Zealand?
That's good.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to you, Natalie.
All right. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. We're gonna be checking your content out as well. Shoot, man. Anybody else before we go off permanently? Or
New Zealand.
Call back.
New Zealand checking us out, so we must be doing something.
Yeah, we must be doing something, man.
We appreciate all y'all, everybody that's out there, in social media land. Just keep rocking with us, keep vibing with us, man. Take y'all time when y'all working out here, man. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. The happiness, find the happiness, and everything else will follow.
Say, don't get him turned. Oh, we need to get you turned. We want you to be turned. Yeah. We need you to be turned up. What's good with you, brother? I'm preaching about you. Yeah. New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
Man, shout out to New Zealand, man. We gonna have to visit New Zealand. I know y'all fight. Y'all got a nice fight game out there.
Yeah.
You got them boys doing the kickboxing and all of that out there. Man, I'm into. I like all of that. I want to actually check some of that stuff out, man.
Yeah.
We might have to travel out there one day, man. Go see what's good in New Zealand. You dig? So sure.
Well, like I got the countdown.
You got the countdown?
Yeah.
Alright, well, shout out to y'all, and we'll see y'all on the flip side. Blessings and peace. I won't brag, but yeah, we pretty cool. Y'all.
Hey, man.
Hey,
I
know what's up.
We honest.
Man. I know what's up. Look, I be on it, man. I be peeping things out. Don't think I don't know. But go ahead, man. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all, man.